Hey, let's get into another interview brought to you by PrizePicks. Hey, support the show, man. Sign up for PrizePicks using the promo code Bootleg. So first of all, if you love sports like me, it's the best way to watch sports. You put a lineup together, you get to pick if someone's going to have more than or less than. It could be yards, it could be points, rebounds, assists, basketball, NFL, all that. One of my favorite times of the year. As a sports fan, if you use that promo code Bootleg, not only you support the podcast, support what we do, but you also spend $5 on a lineup, you get $50. That's right. You use $5, you get $50 in lineups on PrizePicks. Yes, NFL, NBA. Let's get it cracking, man. Let's get into this interview right now. Don't forget to follow me on that PrizePicks app too, at Bootleg Kev. Use the promo code Bootleg right now. Spend $5, get $50, and support the pod. Let's get into the episode. All right, yo, it's the Bootleg Kev show, man. Bootleg Kev podcast, special guest in here. The Ferg man, ASAP Ferg in the building.
The Fergenstein sipping that Persian wine. Egyptian God duck season line. You heard, Ski?
My guy. It's crazy. I was just listening to, what was the fucking, I was working out and Murder Something with you and Waka.
Murder Something, wow.
It's crazy that how long ago that album, like Trap Lord was what, 2013?
2013.
Do you feel like an OG now? Because you're an OG at this point. I mean, when you have a 15-year career.
I don't feel like an OG, but I know I'm an OG.
Right.
I'm a young OG.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely a young OG.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you went through the blog era.
I went through some eras.
A lot of eras, actually.
I survived a lot of eras.
Survived. You were like before streaming, and then the streaming era comes, and yeah it's kind of crazy, man.
Yeah.
Do you ever like how often do you, because I feel like sometimes when you have so much success and you're kind of like living in your dream, you don't really get to kind of like maybe reflect as much as you would like because you're so in it. Do you ever like sit back and reflect on just kind of the journey?
I think that every album that I release, new project, I'm kind of forced to go back to it because it's almost like a recap from like the beginning. Right. Just like I'm doing with you. Like you bringing up Bodega Bams and Ola. Shout out to Bodega. The Tan Boys. Like I'm thinking about all of the eras and I'm thinking about the music that came from that era and I'm thinking about the joy and all of that. So yeah, it's constantly like going back and reflecting when I drop a new project and I do press runs and even like sometimes like just to see how much I've grown, like I'll go back and listen to like my first album and just and also because I feel like that album, it took me my whole life to make because up until that point, I was just living life. And then I created an album, 2013. And then, like, that came out of thin air. That was, like, the most purest I possibly could be creatively because I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I was just trying to create a genre. So I'm always making sure I don't lose that wonder when it comes to creating music.
I mean, you damn near kind of did create a genre. And it's like crazy if you think about work.
Yeah.
As like, there's like these forever club records. Like No Hands is one of them.
Yeah.
You know, like there's just records that no matter what, forever will get played in clubs. But for you got like Work, which obviously in the hip hop clubs gets played. But then like I don't even know how many EDM remixes to that thing. Bro, like every rave, there's a Work fucking joint, like
yo, I'm seeing them pop up. Like I went to a Diplo festival and he played one that they was going crazy to, like, and I was like, this is nuts. So it takes on a life of its own. I rock with it.
Do you like do you have a favorite one of the remixes?
I don't. They just I might have heard like two.
Because there's probably like two that are probably like huge. Obviously the OG remix is, you know, one of them ones.
Well, I mean, I didn't remix none of those. Everybody's just doing their own thing with it. But yeah, like the OG remix, the Work remix, yeah, that
all time remix.
I was just thinking about that because when I first did Work, I was like, all right, that's obviously the song. Well, for y'all that don't know, that song took me out of the hood through the stratosphere. 100%. But when I did the remix, it really solidified my space in music. And I remember like once Schoolboy Q, he had sent his verse in, and I was like, oh nah, he ain't gonna body me on my shit. And I remember recording that shit like I did 3 different verses, and then it was like the last one. I remember J. Cole doing a interview where he said songs that usually work has great call and responses. Mm-hmm. So I remember I put 2 call and responses in that song. It was the cootie down to the south
like a Biggie Pop, baby. Yeah.
Ballin'. Yep. So it was 2 call and responses.
And for sure that it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there anybody who almost made it on that remix, but just for whatever reason it just didn't get cleared or didn't make it over the finish line?
Nah, that was the perfect song because during that time, everybody that was on that song, it was like on the cusp.
French, Trinidad
it was
James.
Like crazy. Like it was like French was hot. And you know,
hot as fish grease.
He always hopped on like the hottest shit. So you knew when French hopped on your shit, you had the hottest shit. Yeah, that was
around the time he was on everything. Like,
yo, he just popped up to my video shoot. When I did the work, like
the OG video?
No. It was Wale that just popped up. Yeah, he popped up out of nowhere. But French always hopped on like the hottest shit, and still to this day. But Trinidad James, he had the Gold song out, and then Rocky. And then Schoolboy Q. So that was like ATL, LA, New York. It was just crazy.
Yo, can you speak back then? I feel like there was such a dope synergy between the TDE crew and the ASAP crew, specifically with y'all and Q. Mm-hmm. What was that like? Because obviously, you know, if you talk about movements coming out of each coast, like early 2010s, there's nothing that really kind of can compare to what each one of y'all's crews had going on individually. What was that synergy like with y'all, and how did that initially start?
And it wasn't just Q. It was like everybody. Our first tour was with Drake, and it was on
the Kendrick Kendrick opened.
Kendrick was there, and Rocky was there.
Was that Club Paradise?
Yeah,
that shit was fire.
It was the first Club Paradise tour.
Yeah.
And like we would hang out every day. That's how I got that verse out of Q. I was like, yo, you gotta get on the remix. And I was trying to get my Kendrick verse. I was like, yo, I remember I almost had it. He was about to record, but we had to go perform. I was hot.
Damn. What song were you trying to get him on?
It was like somebody pulled up any beat and he was just feeling it. I was like, all right, good, let's go.
Yeah,
let's go. I was just trying to get him on a song, but I had Q locked in. I was trying to learn how to mix from Ali. I was learning from everybody.
What was that tour like? Because you think about a snapshot of history, that's crazy.
That tour was pure fun. Drake showed us how to do it when it came down to like lining up all the women. Like he'll send a scout, get all the girls, and then after he got all of the girls. Yeah. He got all of the chicks right here.
I feel like a lot of the bigger artists, they got that homie that they'll send out in the crowd.
Yeah. So he had that designated homie. And then but he also had great showmanship, and he knew how to rock a crowd.
Because that was a fucking Problems era, right? Fucking Problems was out.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
And then we had Kendrick, and we had
was Waka on that tour?
No.
There was another
Chase. Chase was on the tour. Shout out to Chase. But yeah, Kendrick performed, and he was like M16 on stage, and just to see Top every day with the red fitted on at breakfast was like, oh yeah, we doing it. But you know, coming up, like Kendrick was amazing art. He's not the Kendrick we know today.
Of course, yeah.
Drake was big, but
Drake was massive.
He was not even
right. He was doing arenas, but I mean, he was that's like at the beginning of the
yeah. This is the
superstar era.
This is amphitheater and gyms era. But to me, that shit was like,
yeah,
we doing arenas. Like that's what it looked like.
Take Care, right? The second album. Yeah, that was like Take Care. Yeah, second album. Yeah,
and then we linking up. We going. It just opened up a whole different world to me, and it was just on.
When you think about like how crazy it is to fast forward, and almost everyone who was on that tour together is at odds with each other, it's kind of crazy.
I feel like that's kind of natural though, because even when you think about the family dynamic and like little brother, big brother things, You know, a lot of the times a little brother want to grow up and prove himself and don't want to be under the wing of the big brother. Like, so that happens a lot. Like, people grow into individuals. And a lot of the times where we start, it's not who we really are. We still growing into the person we are.
Right.
So the K Dot that was on tour, or the Drake that was on tour, the Rocket that was on tour, the Ferg that was on tour, is not that same person. We were still learning ourselves during that time. So when you grow, you can't expect for the relationship to be the same.
Yeah, no, that's real. Hey, we got to stop the interview to tell you about our good folks, ODDSOX, man. Now, these are the ODDSOX basics, ladies and gentlemen. Now, when I tell you, this is a product that every single day I'm alive for the last 5-6 years, I have used, are these ODDSOX basics. Now, what ODDSOX is doing is they're kind of reinventing the sock game, if we're being honest, and the underwear game. You know, a lot of times you'll hit Walmart, you'll hit Target, you'll get some socks, you'll get some draws. They're affordable. They end up with holes in them. They don't really feel great. Not ODDSOX, ladies and gentlemen. These ODDSOX basics are the most comfortable socks I've ever had on my feet. Not only that, but they're super affordable. $14.99 for a 6-pack. That's it. ODDSOX.com. And if you don't believe me,
Sock check, fool.
sock check, fool. Wait, the X is on the other side. There we go. Ah! You see that? Sorry, you had to see those white legs. But it's so dope that, you know, I get to push a product that I use and that I love. So ODDSOX, they got the 6-pack of socks for $14.99 at ODDSOX.com. The basics. This is the future of socks, the future of underwear, comfort and affordability. I'm talking about affordability without jeopardizing the quality, because they are the most comfortable socks you'll ever put on your feet, ladies and gents. And the et ceteras. Got to show love to the et ceteras. We like all the stripes on the flag. They're ODDSOX.com, man. Much love to my brothers over there. Make sure you get some right now. ODDSOX.com. Let's get back to the interview. Today is Yams' birthday.
No. Is it?
It's his 37th birthday today. I believe it's today. Was it today? Yeah, today's Yams' birthday.
Get out of here.
He'd have been 37 today.
Wow. Life is going.
It-
I was older than Yams. I'm older than Yams by a few months.
Well, I'm 38, so
A month.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was born January 87.
You 38?
Yeah.
Wow.
So can you kind of, because, you know, I was
So
just,
you was like at the shows and like, what was you doing like when we first started?
I was doing radio. Doing the blog. I was
Word?
like, yeah, like I kind of started cracking in the blog era, like 2010, 2011.
So you
with my
grew,
interviews.
like, did you start during that time or
Yeah, like I had all the early like Freddie interviews, all the early like Kendrick interviews.
when did you
Cole.
start though?
Start like 05 when I was like 18.
Oh, I figured that.
And then like by the time the blog era kicked off, I was in Vegas, and that's when I was getting like, I had an underground hip hop show, so all the fools coming up like,
yeah, because we always looked at you like super solidified in your space.
right.
So it's like, what? Like,
Yeah, like that like when I was living in Vegas in like 2010, 11, that's when I had Mac Miller like up before he even had, I think when he had just dropped Kids.
shout outs to the GOAT. Rest in peace, Mac Miller.
Yeah.
I remember he brought a belt for me. This is like before I was rapping. And like I just started like pushing the music. And he was linking up with Rocky, and I was selling these belts. It was called Devoni. And he brought some belts for me. So shout out to,
I got him on a mural outside.
yeah, I see.
Yeah, shout out to Mac, man. Rest in peace. Gone too soon, man. But speaking of gone too soon, can you kind of just speak? Because I was talking with Jay Worthy, and we were kind of talking about how
Shout out to Worthy.
he was just saying like how like Yams really like was one of the first guys to really give him like the confidence to like take music serious.
Jay Worthy is like the red version of Yams.
But it kind of felt like
red, yellow,
Yams
red LA version.
had such a high level of like an ear of taste, like, you know what I'm saying? Like what can you just kind of speak to like his importance and you know what he brought to the table as a crew member, and maybe just share like a fond memory of him, you know, because I feel like for whatever reason we don't talk about Yams enough.
Yams is a geek, and he's a geek for culture. So he dives into culture just like all of us are geeks. Like I'm a geek
Right.
too. Like when it comes down to, you know, geeking about sounds, the eclectic music types. Like Yams is that. Like, you know, shout outs to Max B. He just got out of prison.
I just saw you with him.
Yep. And Yams used to work with Karen Civil under Max B to pack his CDs and all of that. So that shows you like already like he was ahead of the game, learning, interning, working, just learning the business to become who he eventually became, which is one of the biggest execs in the world. He took a bunch of different textures, which is the mob, and made us mesh well. And you know, we got everything from the high end all the way to the, you know, New York grungy, gritty vibes going. And he made that blend well. That's who Yams was.
Do you think
very good curator?
Do you think losing him was kind of like losing the glue that kind of kept everybody together?
I wouldn't want to say that losing him is losing the glue. I would have said that before, but like I said, like we all grow, and it'll eventually happen. Like people grow into themselves and realize, like, oh, I really don't want to do this. Like, oh, I really want to do this, or whatever the case may be. I think that Yams was a very important ingredient when it came down to being an ear, being somebody who had vision, being somebody who had skin in the game. Because when I came in the game, I didn't know what was going on.
Right.
He like I said, he was packing tapes up and CDs and all of that for Max B, so he had skin in the game.
Yeah, you're like just riding this crazy like 2010, 2011, 2012 wave.
Oh, I surfed the wave so
such
crazy.
A crazy time.
It was a whole wave. Yeah, it was a wave, and it was definitely a time to be alive. Like, it was like we all caught the frequency. Like, we was all on a wave. We was all like Danny Brown, can't forget him.
Fucking Danny Brown. Yeah, One Train is one of the greatest. I always say this, like, it's my favorite posse cut probably in the last 20 years, 15 years.
Rocky is a genius for that.
Just that lineup. Yellow Wolf, Big Crit, Joey Badass.
Big Crit.
Fucking Danny
Big Crit
Brown.
is dumb
Action.
nice.
Oh, Crit's one of them ones.
Action Bronson.
Crazy. I saw you, obviously you and Denzel, been, you know, you're on his last project and you guys are tight, but
he's on my last project too.
I saw you hanging out with him, playing him the Polo record. And do you ever, like, I always think one of the biggest what ifs in hip hop is like if the Raider Clan and ASAP never fell out, because there was such a, like, it was just such a beautiful moment in like underground rap. Like,
well, I feel like Yam should have signed everybody. Because he could have.
Right.
Like, he could have.
Space Ghost Perp, everybody. Yeah.
Everybody. Cutthroat, you know, Joey Fats, Aston Matthews.
Yep.
He could have, like, the whole Beast Coast, like, he could have figured something. I mean, we were super young, so like I said,
he could have had Underachievers. He could have Flatbush Zombie.
we growing into ourselves, and I don't think everybody fully understood their powers.
Right.
But yeah, definitely. Like, when I think of ASAP, it ain't just us. It's like we all threw that up. We all threw the handshake up with TDE.
Right.
We did the same handshake with them, with Uzi, with Lil Yachty, with, like, these just all. And they was the second coming, Carti. Mm-hmm. Like, that's all the mob, for real.
Was there, because I think back to like the early Cozy Tape shit, and like I like knew Carti had like star qualities to him, but I had no idea like he had superstar, biggest rock star in rap quality. Like, what was like it being around like during the Cozy Tape early, you know, Carti days? Because I that's the first time I ever heard of Carti, was I think on the first Cozy Tapes project. Like, did you have any idea this could even be an outcome? Like, it's kind of crazy, right?
I could not lie to you and say yes, I did. Like, I mean, I never put it past anybody to, you know, become what they're gonna become. But, you know, to me, he was already successful. Like, he was already doing this thing. But to even think past where he was at, and just where he took his fashion and creative direction and just created a world, very commendable. And no, I did not see all of this.
It's wild
coming. But I'll give Rocky credit, because Rocky seen it, and he told me early on, he said, yo, this dude, he's about to be like the next Wayne. And I'm like, what? And not in a like bad way, but I'm just like, yo, he got his own style, his own thing. And I don't know if him and Carti, that's what I gotta like ask either one of them, like, next time I see them is like, did y'all have conversation about the Wayne thing or the this or the that? Because he really like, and now he on some like Michael Jackson shit. Like he just, it's all vamped out. It's all dark.
It's very
gothic.
different than what it was then. Like 10 years ago, Carti's like a lot different.
But when you think about it, is it?
That's fair.
Is it like really like when you look at the makeup of it all and like
because even I think
what he comes from,
like Telephone Calls, which is one of my favorite records, and like even him on that was just like hella like what the fuck is this? It's like
no, he's just doing what he learned. Like when you think about opium is ASAP
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? They doing it in their way.
Yeah, and it's the new. I tell people who don't get it, and I'm one of those people, by the way. It's just the new punk rock. We don't have punk rock anymore. Like when we were growing up, bro, like there was fucking like rock bands that were cracking.
But who was doing
that shit's cooked now?
But we was doing the goth.
But I'm saying, I know, but
nails.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like that's just the new iteration of it. It's just
yeah. I mean, but that's what.
It's the internet era.
But that's what hip hop always been.
100%.
Look at the Furious 5 and all of these guys wear fringes on their leather jackets and tight leather pants. We've been rock stars, and hip hop is made of all of those elements anyway.
Yeah.
Like when you watch Broken Glass everywhere, like they was wearing cowboy boots and leather pants and fringes on their leather jackets.
You know what I always wanted to ask you, because one of my favorite tours was when you and Tory went out. Mm-hmm. And this was right after Tory's first album. And it was like a co-headline tour, I feel like. But was it ever like, and this fool was doing all kind of crazy ass shit. Like his live show was crazy. Like what was that? What was that like? What was that tour like? Because it had to like, you guys had to motivate each other because you had the crazy energy. His energy on that tour was so wild.
He was doing the crazy.
He was in the crowd. He was doing all kind of wild shit.
He was climbing
up on the shit. It was wild. He was playing the fucking monkey bars at every venue.
I like touring with him because, like, my songs did a lot of the crazy shit.
Right, your songs had the energy.
Yeah, my songs did a lot of crazy shit. And then when because we was going like back and forth.
Yeah,
I'll do like 3 songs. He come out do 3 songs. When he come out, I don't think he even had the big songs yet. So
he didn't. Yeah.
So he's showing people like, yo,
this motherfucker
I'm supposed to be
his
here.
biggest record was the Afrobeat sounded joint, and then Say It.
I don't even. Say It.
He has a slow jam and he's fucking climbing around.
But yeah, how you like when? How like how are you doing all of this? Like, but he's like climbing the 2nd floor and shit.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, just don't get sued.
Yeah, like, come on. Like, don't fall on a fucking fan.
Don't kill anybody. But, yo, shout out to Tory. I remember early on Sasha, who used to
Sasha's a great guy.
Yeah, Sasha is his manager, my dude. He brought early Tory to my hotel room, and he played me a freestyle that he did to Shaba on YouTube.
Crazy.
And I was like, this dude is nice.
Yeah.
This dude is nasty.
Yo, this new Polo record that you just dropped, I saw you kind of paying homage to like all the low heads, which for people who don't know, there's like a subculture from the 90s where there was a ton of heavy shoplifting going on in New York. Everybody had the Polo collection. Shout out to like Thurston Howell and all those guys. How much of like when you were growing up, like how much of the Polo, because the Polo shit was very much like a subgenre of culture. But the low heads were like serious motherfuckers.
Yeah,
like,
sir. They wear polo like Bloods wear red bandanas.
It's crazy.
And Crips wear blue red bandanas. But like the low head thing is a thing. It is a thing and was a thing. But we was just wearing polo because we like polo. Like as kids, like we wasn't even on. We just wear what we like.
The polo shit was
but they just took it to a whole nother level.
They
and
collect the teddy bears.
Yeah, the towels, the all skis, the whatever, like jet skis. But yeah, I had to pay her homage because Ralph is one of the best to do it.
I saw you met Ralph Lauren, which was dope.
Yeah, I met him a few times.
Shout out to him.
Shout outs to Ralph.
Yeah.
Definitely shout outs to Ralph. Lichwitz.
Yeah. Want to give a shout out to our family at Rokin, man. Rokin, listen, I love these vapes. Rokin Cannabis. Make sure you go shoot them a follow. I was in Austin, Texas, and I was off the Roken in Texas, even though I'm not sure legally I was supposed to be off the Roken in Texas. But look, you got to go follow them right now. Go to RokenCannabis.com. Shoot them a follow on social media. You'll see it down below. They got the solventless rosin, pure. It will melt you in a good way, by the way. All right? So make sure you go shoot them a follow, man. And we only rock with the premium, the best. And when I tell you, Roken is the best, they've been doing this for so long. And, man, the rosin... The solventless rosin, man, it hits. All right. So they got the disposables. They got the carts. Let's just open one of these up just so y'all can see. These carts are beautiful. All right. We got it open. He fast forwarded. All right. So this is the cart. And then obviously you got your disposable right here. Both of these incredible. Follow them and check them out. RokenCannabis.com. I saw Baby Sam in New York, and I think she had just bought a painting off of you.
Yeah.
But you're like fully doing like art. Like you did the art for your album. You did the art for your last album.
My last album, Daryl, yep.
For the new single.
Yep.
When did you kind of find this pocket? Were you like confident enough to like kind of, because I feel like as an artist, it's probably like a little intimidating to like go outward with your art because you don't know how the world's going to receive it, right?
I've always lived in that gray space though, like that. I always want to be on a cusp of like what's next with my creativity. So whether that's like, doing a song that sample Smack My Bitch Up by Prodigy, or like doing like a Crystal Waters sample with with Missy Elliott with Mustard. Like I'm always pushing, like even doing a deep song like Pool on my last album. I'm always like living on the edge with my artistry. And during the pandemic, I was just sitting with myself, and I was just like, yo, what can I do to just take my shit to the next level? And I've been like on this thing of like building my own world. Like it's like, yo, people got to see my world because they'll understand the music more once they know fully who I am. And I was like, they got to get immersed into my daily routines, like, what I do to stay sane in this business, my workout, my art, my how I think about clothing, because that's what Rockefeller did for us.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I started thinking about like all of the different facets and entities that they created, clothing, movies, liquor,
everything,
all of that. Mm-hmm. I'm like, they created everything for us. They created the Bible basically for us to live by and like blueprint. And I was like, all right, bet. Let me figure this out.
What if I don't want to pocket watch, but what's the most you sold a painting for so far?
That's private. And I don't think the
five digits?
I don't think the owners will appreciate that. Yeah. This art thing is very
Have
finicky.
You been commissioned?
Yeah. I've been commissioned from Hennessy to do a creative piece, an art piece, and I've been commissioned by Adidas.
Oh, that's fire.
To do an art piece. Not by a person, by corporations. And then recently I just been commissioned to basically curate a space for UGG, Field House, where like people could come and create their own Uggs at a workshop. And
what's up with the UGG Renaissance? Man, what's like my son is he wants Uggs. But
he don't wear Uggs.
He's like a little fashion dude, and he's like he be having a little Ugg slides. I'm like, bro,
let me see his Instagram.
I'll show you right now. He got all the baggy shit on. Like he's like he loves the Ugg slides, bro.
Yo, the Ugg slides them joints is comfortable.
But I always thought Uggs were for broads. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah.
This fool's in Japan living it up. He's a hooper, but
he doing fly shit.
He's 12.
How
old
is he?
12.
Oh, he fly. Yeah, he just fly into fly shit.
Yeah, but it's crazy too because like I'm sure you kind of, man, the baggy shit being back.
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
It's not that it's wrong. It's just crazy how baggy the shit's getting.
But you ain't used to wear baggy shit.
Of course, but I'm like, my older son is like trying to get his hands on Jinkos.
How old is your older son?
20. Okay. I'm like, yo, bro, you understand?
Jinkos.
I'm like, you understand? Like, motherfuckers all the white trash juggalos used to wear Jinkos. to shoplifting because they had the big pockets.
Yeah.
Just go to like fucking
the Juggalos is the clown face.
ICP, Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how everything's full circle. And then some of these like Shea Gilders.
Now you start to sound like your parents.
I'd be seeing the shit SGA be wearing after these games. And I'm like, yo, this motherfucker.
I don't even be surprised by it because you got to remember when I first came out, I was bringing back Tommy Hilfiger, Cool G.
For sure.
All of that stuff.
100%.
So, you know, they like, oh, that's why the OGs was digging what I was doing because they could resonate with what I was pulling out the box. And it's the same thing with your kids. They seeing, and then you got the internet now that's going crazy. So beyond even what you're looking at, they might tap into a whole nother era. They might go into the 70s.
Motherfuckers is wearing the Hot Topic pants and shit, like the rave pants with all kind of straps and chains and shit. I'm like, the fuck is going on? I feel like I'm the old head for sure now. Just like you are.
I mean, hey, listen, I'm the cool old head though.
Yeah, for sure. Yo, when you guys first came out, there was this narrative about how y'all didn't sound New York enough. And you guys were so heavily influenced by everywhere, right? Mm-hmm. Was that ever something y'all listened to or gave a fuck about?
Negative. Yeah. It's internet. It's the internet age. So we getting beats from Beautiful Lou, Clams Casino.
Shout out to Clams.
You know what I'm saying? Clams wasn't making beats like a Jersey person. Like it wasn't no sound at that point. Like we had Dipset and 50 Cent as a point of reference.
Yeah, if you think about, especially if you think about 50 was rapping over everything.
Yeah. But 50 was one of the founding fathers of mixing it because when he went to mess with Dre and came to the West Coast, he rapping over West Coast type beats with a Southern slang.
Yeah, and he had Young Buck with him.
Exactly, Young Buck with him
doing that melody draw.
So
shit.
we ain't really started. We learned.
Yeah, nah. It felt like you guys had such to me.
And then also too, you got Cameron, Get It in Ohio era.
So gas. People forget about that album.
Doing the songs with Master P and all of that.
Yeah, he did the Bout It remix. And then he did like the fucking on Purple Haze. He redid the Twista and the Speed Not Mobsters record.
Yeah. He was like a Southern Harlem nigga, like with the loud pink, with the colored car, you know what I'm saying? Like the loudness. That's some like Southern shit. Like we loud in a flamboyant way.
Where did the Houston influence come in on everything?
I feel like that was more so a Rocky thing.
Yeah.
Because Rocky was moving around, changing schools and all of that.
Right. Yeah, that's fair.
But I just like to chop and screw my shit. And that came natural to me. I didn't know that like it was a person named DJ Screw.
Right.
And the Bar Baby and all of the like Killer Corleone and all of these guys, Bun B and all of these dudes. That was I didn't put it all together until I started moving around. And I'm like, oh, this is a culture.
How do you end up? Because I do feel like, you know, your debut album, you have Be Real on there, you have Bone Thugs. How do you end up getting
Onyx?
Yeah. How do you figure out the Bone Thugs feature? Those guys are hard to get to do much of anything.
I don't know. I just did it. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know who I reached out to get them, like, or Onyx.
Onyx is crazy too.
Yeah, like, but in my mind, like just creating like the song that I got Aston Matthews on with Dr. Green Thumb, I was just like, yeah, we have to bridge the gap. Like I just was all about, my whole theory was like, to create history, you have to make history with history. So like literally, like if I made a song with Bone Thugs, then when you type their name in Google, you're gonna see my name.
It's almost like you were able to pull the eras together on a project. Like you had Walk on a record, and then you had Bone on a record, and
yep.
I feel like you've done that pretty well throughout your whole career too.
Yeah, I always pay homage. I had Shaba on a record.
Yeah,
Shaba got on a Shaba remix.
That's wild, by the way.
Shaba got on a Shaba remix with Busta Rhymes and the Migos.
Damn, I forgot the Migos were on the show.
That might have been like one of the first remixes they did ever.
Yeah, I mean that's when they first.
And I didn't ask them to do it.
Yeah.
they resonate. So I was rocking with them.
That's like when like Takeoff was like the main guy. Like I think people forget like when they first came out, Takeoff was like the dude whose flow everyone stole.
I don't know if they stole it. I think that they were just
paid homage, whatever you.
Well, not even pay homage because
but the Migos flow is Takeoff's flow.
I got so many songs with these dudes,
right?
Like, and I seen a process. They literally got a telepathy because Quavo and Takeoff is cousins.
Yeah.
So like literally, like I watched Takeoff do a verse, leave spaces open, and Quavo fill them in.
That makes sense.
Like so back at like before they got like on a super like slow R&B like for all of the girls, and Quavo told me when he was gonna do that too. Before that, it was just straight trapping and what the doors out the window. Like they was on some trap out the bando. I feel like Quavo getting back to that him now.
He needs to. Shit. Yeah. What was the thought process when you put Snoop Dogg on the East Coast remix with everybody from New York?
That was Brian Leach's idea. He was like, yo, just get everybody. And I was just like, yo, but
you had like fucking Dave East.
I'm like, Snoop Dogg is from the West Coast and Rick Ross is from the South. But he was just like, yo, get everybody on there. Like you could represent all of the coast. Like so it was basically like a shout out.
Yeah, like we're gonna like the originals, the East Coast joint.
What's so funny about that though, that video, is that Snoop Dogg sent in for the video. He sent in a video, an iPhone video of him in the studio doing his part, but he has a bow tie on, talking the most gangsterish shit ever. Yo, bro, if you look at that video right now, he has a bow tie on.
The king of the side quest, Snoop Dogg.
Yo, I'm like, only this dude could get away with this type of shit.
You're building you're like, when did you really get kind of committed to building this fashion or the fitness thing you're doing? Because I saw you running with Nori and the Ferg Strong thing. I see you doing a boot camp.
Yeah,
makes me tired just watching it.
These are things that I do with the camera off. So like when I created the Ferg Strong song and then the video, I was just like, yo, I never really married me working out with my songs, because a lot of people tell me they work out or they train to my songs, athletes.
You do have all-time workout records.
So I was like, yo, I need to insert myself into it and see what happens with doing that, because I work out. So like, let me just show myself doing it. And then I'm like, all right, what would be better than myself working out? Like working out with people. So I started doing like these activations and running with people. And it's also a part of my fitness journey too, and holding myself accountable. Like whenever I travel, like I went to Japan, and I'm like holding myself accountable by linking up with these running groups so I can make sure that I get my shit in when I'm traveling. So that's really where it started.
Yeah, now it's a thing.
It's a thing, yeah. It's a movement.
Ferg Strong.
Yeah.
Are you like actively like watching what you eat and shit?
For sure, definitely. I've always done that though. Like I've always been health conscious. My father died of a kidney failure. So like, when he passed away, he died.
That's your guy T's fucking yoked.
Yeah, that's my uncle.
Your uncle's fucking
Ferg. Yeah, he got
jacked.
the muscles that don't go away. But he can eat whatever he wants.
Yo, I can't motherfuckers like that.
I can't follow him. I literally thought about that yesterday. I'm like, yo, his breed is different. Like his makeup is different.
His metabolism just is built different, bro.
Yeah, he the light-skinned version, so I don't know. Light-skinned people could get away with other stuff.
Yo, when you did Plain Jane, did you send it to Juicy J before it came out? Like to be like, hey, look what I did. I flipped the slop on my knob shit.
I didn't send it to him, but I got him on a version that's in the video.
But I was just wondering, like, if you were working on it initially, like you sent it off to be like, hey, check this out. Like, this is what I'm cooking right now.
Nah. I don't think I did that. But I sent it to him to get on, and I have a version with him on it. So if you watch the Plain Jane video, it's a clip of him rapping. You'll hear him rapping, like literally like 8 bars. And yeah, that's the only. So that was supposed to be like an Easter egg back then. I don't know if anybody picked it up.
Did Nikki just get on it on her own?
No.
Or did you guys?
We was in the studio together. Yeah.
Oh, so you guys were in the studio.
Yeah, and there was a few different people that called me to get on the remix. but the Nicki one felt.
It kind of feels like if she gets
right.
on it, that's enough. Like that's a moment. Like,
I wasn't gonna do it at all. I was turning things down, like, but then I thought it would be dope because I didn't want a bunch of dudes just coming to my show.
For
so
sure,
like,
you get Nick.
If I get Nicki, she gonna have the shorties pull up. So
and it just felt like a New York moment. Like she's talking that shit. Like
and she's Nicki Minaj.
It's crazy because during that era, there's just two songs that were the same BPM that everybody played back to back. It was that and No Limit.
Oh yeah, with
Jeezy and Rocky.
Mine came out first though.
No, but I'm saying like
I'm just saying.
No, but I'm saying if you went to the club during that time, you would hear the Plain Jane fucking No Limit back to back.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie though.
To this day, by the way.
I'm not gonna lie though. That No Limit beat slaps so hard.
Crazy. Rocky killed that shit too.
The moment that I heard it, I'm in a club in New York. I forget the name of the club. We was in a club and they playing Plain Jane. I'm having my moment. Shit is going crazy. And then G-Eazy is literally across from me. And then they said, we got the new G-Eazy, No Limit record, da-da-da-da. And then they dropped that shit. I'm like, whoa. What? It sounded like Plain Jane's, but on crack.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Because it was just a deeper...
That beats...
Same BPM,
tough.
but a deeper, like that shit just sound meaner.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So shout out to G-Eazy. We went on tour together too, me and G-Eazy.
Great guy, man. Great guy.
Amazing dude.
He's a fun hang.
He lives in New York now too.
He does.
I don't know if the world's supposed to know that.
I think everyone knows it. He posts it nonstop.
All right, cool.
Yeah, shout out to Gerald. What was, because I feel like we've had to wait between bodies of work with you for a while.
Yo, we should have named our tour Gerald LaFerg.
I like that.
That'd have been fire. Gerald LaFerg.
He's a very fun guy to party with.
Yeah.
Hey, we got to wrap up this interview. Another one presented by Hardin, baby. You already know what it is. Shout out to Hardin for presenting another episode of the Bootleg Kev podcast. Don't forget, when you're in Vegas, you get in that taxi, you get in that Uber, say, take me to Hardin, the #1 cannabis dispensary in the world. Premium selection of the craziest gas you could ever ask for. And then they break down what all the terps mean. It's incredible. Go to Hardin_Las Vegas, shoot them a follow. And when you're in Las Vegas, make sure you shoot them a visit. Hey, don't forget to go to bootlegkev.com. You know, we had to celebrate the 2-year anniversary of the most viral interview of all time. Throw the shirt up so you could see it. I turned it down. Shout out to that boy, Big Boogie, a big college in Jacksonville. And we just threw these on sale. Half off for the 500 episode tee. Bootlegkev.com. Go get you a shirt. Let's get back to the interview. I love how we're getting more output from you immediately after last year's album. I thought last year's album was dope because it was kind of like your most introspective project, personal project. Fast forward to this new album that's coming. First of all, you got the battery in your back right now because I feel like usually we got to wait a few years to get a Ferg project. What is it about like just this moment where you're just locked in? Tell me about the new album too.
I feel liberated dropping that last project because, like you said, it was so introspective, and I had it on me, like trying to create that project for so long and wanting to create that creative masterpiece. I feel like people not even really gonna fully internalize that album until years to come. But each song on that project, it takes so much to It's a lot. It's a lot of information in that album. But it, like, with me dropping like the music right after, like, I've always wanted to just be more consistent with dropping music like every year instead of like
waiting 3 years,
2-3 years, and all of that.
Because what, Floor Seeds was 2019?
Yes. I don't even know, but I know like it's like 2-3 years apart. Like all my albums, that's usually how I do it. But I'm like, I want to like, because I'm always recording. I'm never not recording. And I just, right after I put out that album, like I was recording and, I look up and I had a project together. So I just wanted to.
Yeah, why wait?
Flow, exactly.
What, do you have a title for the new project?
It's called Flip Phone Shorty.
Flip Phone Shorty.
Flip Phone Shorty, yeah.
What inspires that? What is
just the era of ringtones.
We got some Flip Phone Shorty vibes on there?
Oh yeah. This album is crack. This I ain't gonna lie. This might be one of my best projects, and for a different reason than like Daryl and like Trap Lord and just like it. This is sonically another level, rapping another level, Like, it's just, I don't even want to talk too much about it because I feel like I'm going to be like corny just chatting about it. I'd rather you listen to it.
Who's on the album?
So we got Gucci Mane on the album.
Okay.
We got Lil B on the album.
The fucking bass god.
The
Protect
bass
Lil
god.
B at all costs.
West Coast.
Swag.
We got A-Witch on the album. That's
She's fire from Japan.
Yep. We got, who else we got on the album? We got French Montana on the album.
You gotta get Max B on there, man. Trying to get that shit over the fucking, get it over the goal line.
You gotta let him live life a little bit.
Yeah. I just
he almost was about to do 75 joints.
I know. It's like, yo, man, he might have the best first day out ever. That motherfucker went straight to the Jets game. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was on the field, like, with
it's almost like he ain't miss a beat for real. Who else I got on the album? I missed somebody? I said Gucci Mane?
Gucci, yeah.
I got my artist Hunter BDM on the album. It's fire.
Dope.
Super fire.
How often do you and Rocky communicate?
I got CeeLo on the album.
CeeLo Green?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But
you got Goody Mob CeeLo? You got Singing CeeLo? Which kind of CeeLo we got on here? Because there's so many versions.
You gotta wait and see.
Because CeeLo, I don't think people forget that he could rap his ass off. Now he obviously is.
You gotta wait and see.
But I'd say, how often do you and Rocky communicate these days?
I haven't spoke to Rocky in a minute.
Yeah. He's just so busy, just having a family.
I don't know. Yeah, like we just being grown.
Yeah. Was it crazy to kind of watch that whole trial take place with former friends that was all in the same crew together? It had to be just a wild thing.
It was weird. It was surreal. It was like, nah.
Who would have thought we'd end up here type shit?
Yeah, very much so.
You've been pretty good though at, like, I feel like staying out of any of like the negative energy that has came from that.
Yeah, like I came here to have a good time and enjoy myself and live this life. Like I'd never really like, I always, we come from a lot of like bullshit, so it's like I don't really want to dive into that, especially at this level. Like,
right.
For what?
Would you see yourself ever doing like I feel like we're going to get like a 25-year anniversary ASAP Mob tour or some shit?
I hit Rocky every year about like,
yo, what are we doing? Let's do cozy tapes. What are we doing?
Yeah, like
the people want it.
It's so, for me, that type of shit is easy, but I understand that, like, when it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who do you have on your Harlem Mount Rushmore? If you gotta exclude your crew, by the way, let's exclude anybody.
How are we gonna do that?
Because that's the rules. I'm making the rules here.
Wait, is it a certain amount of people I could put up there?
4.
Damn.
No one with ASAP in front of their name.
Big L one.
Shout out to Big L. Flamboyant Entertainment for life.
Can we do Dipset as a whole?
I'll let you cheat. Go ahead. Dipset.
Dipset. Harlem Rushmore.
Maybe Mace.
Yeah, Mace. Of course, Mace.
One more.
We got to say Mace, like, with the whole Bad Boy.
Of course.
Like,
I mean, all of the Mace. Yeah.
All right, Mace. Who else? What am I missing? Ferg without the ASAP in the front.
Oh, goddamn.
I got you with that one.
Jesus. Is Q-Tip from Harlem?
Hell no. I don't think so. Nah.
No, he's from Queens.
I would have felt bad if he was. Like, what?
Who is from Harlem? Black Rob was from Harlem, right?
Yeah, Black Rob. G-Dep.
G-Dep's first album, Child of the Ghetto, was crazy.
I gotta go listen to that as soon as I get in the car.
Bro, it's so good. It's Smoke Diz is fire. Harlem?
Smoke Diz is fire.
Yeah.
Shout out to Smoke.
Yeah. No, I think you got it.
We're a small community, man.
This is true.
We have like 14. I don't want to say it. We have a very small population in Harlem.
Is Dave East from Harlem?
Yes, he is.
I mean, you could fuck around and put Dave East right there.
I'd rather put myself there.
Yeah, but that's
shout
cheating.
out to Dave East.
That's cheating. You guys are implied.
What you mean?
You're implied. Like, it's implied that you guys are on the Mount Rushmore, obviously. Yeah, sure. You fucking the ASAP Mob, of course.
Gotta be. Like, what?
Yeah. Big L, though. You like the new Big L album?
Fire.
You know what it is? I'm so used to hearing some of the vocals on that album. Like on the internet.
Like the Jay-Z.
Yeah, like
joint.
on the internet, how they were recorded.
Yeah.
So to hear them kind of like on
Clean.
new beats, it just was like, I like the Mac Miller. There's some shit on there. Like, I really wish they would have included Devil's Son on there. Because Devil's Son is like a Big L song that is like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just on the internet.
Yeah.
But, it's like him talking about like raping nuns and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
He was a movie.
he was on that horrorcore shit. Pretty crazy. Well, listen, the new album's coming out. When?
Yeah, Flip Phone Shorty be coming before the year's out.
Before the year's out?
Before the year's out.
How can people, like, if you are going to a city, do you do like a Ferg Strong workout announcement? Like, how do people get in your boot camp or whatever the fuck you got going on?
Stay tuned. You'll see like me post different stuff.
Because Gunna's got the Wanna Runner Club.
Yeah, the Wanna Runner. Yeah.
You got the Ferg Strong?
The Ferg Strong, yep. I also got a festival. It's a health and wellness festival. It's called Flow Fair.
Oh,
so I
word?
did my first one this year. Yeah.
Tell me about that, because that's
so
dope.
yeah, that's on my Instagram too. Like, so basically, my father died of a kidney failure. We was doing these health fairs in his name, and I was like, yo, how can I scale it? And
Right.
I was like, all right, let me do a festival devoted to health awareness. So we do sound bowl healing, workout classes. We got food there, and we also got the meditation, and then later we have the music portion.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, and we started off with a 5K run though, so we go from like 9 to 4 with all the workout stuff, and then like the changeover from like 5 to like 9, we go music.
Have you done a full marathon yet?
Not yet.
Man, that shit looks serious.
Do it with me next year.
I don't know if I could do a 5K. What's a 5? No, I could do a 3.
Yeah, 3 miles.
Yeah, I could do 3
Yeah,
miles.
yeah.
I did a 5K with Jelly Roll.
I'm
That was
talking
fine.
about 26 miles.
See, the 26 miles is a problem.
You could do it though. Yo, there's people, shout out to my boy Enable. He has one leg and he finished the whole marathon.
Damn.
You have no excuse, bro.
You ain't lying. I ain't got no excuse. I got 2 legs.
Do that. That's what I'm saying. Like,
But I feel like you got to train.
all you gotta do is just like do it once. Just say you did it.
Bro, 26 miles is like from here to like fucking LAX.
That's cool. That's all right.
Can you imagine running to LAX? That's fucking crazy.
Hey yo, yo, check this out. If you gotta stop, then stop.
Right.
But you can
How
keep
long
going.
is-
Stop, walk.
It's like an all-day thing, right?
No.
A marathon?
I mean, I don't know how long the actual marathon lasts for, but
Let's see.
people be finishing their runs like 3-4 hours.
No.
Yeah.
That's a half a marathon.
Yo, there's people that do like 200 miles.
Okay, so according to, I guess you're right. The average marathon time is 4.5 hours.
Yo, but check this out. David Goggins,
Oh, I know that guy. That guy's a psycho. I love him.
100 to 200 miles. 3-day marathon. How about that?
No, I see. The way that guy wakes up in the morning and runs, and
If he's doing that, we have no excuse.
sometimes I watch David Goggins.
Yo, he be breaking while he's running.
have you seen?
And still
Have
run.
you seen his feet? He's shown his feet.
No, I haven't seen it.
His feet are crazy,
But they had to rebuild his knees. I know that.
bro. That motherfucker makes me feel like I ain't shit.
But that's
It's
what
like
I'm
conquer the
saying.
bitch in you. Who's gonna win?
That's what
It's
I'm
4 in the morning and I've already won 30 miles, pussy. And I'm like,
That's what I'm saying. I got a homeboy who runs all of the train stops, and that's the length of a marathon. All of the train stops in New York.
that's a lot. So what
Yeah,
is that from?
He does that.
From like
I don't know if it's like
Manhattan all the way up to Harlem or to the Bronx?
It's like wherever, like it might be like like from like Brooklyn all the way to New York. I mean, all the way to like the Bronx or something like that.
Mm. Oh, before you go, how do you feel about the new mayor, Zoran Mondani, getting elected in New York?
I don't even know about all of that. I have been on these press runs.
He was at the Wu-Tang concert. He was at the Run the Jewels. I mean, he's a hip hop head.
I gotta catch up on the politics.
Zoran solid. He's a good guy, and he's a former rapper.
You sound like you endorsing him.
I fuck with him.
Okay.
I donated. I don't live in New York.
All right.
Did you know he used to rap?
No.
Oh.
I don't know anything about him.
Hold on. Before we go, we need to have you review Zoran's rapping. It is interesting, to say the least. The song is called Nani.
Nani. Oh, is that that's the homie you was telling me about?
So this is Zoran, the mayor of New York's rap song from around pandemic time. It's about his grandma. His name is Mr. Card.
That fool looks good.
Good video.
In our house now, Mom. We're not living in yours.
Oh yeah, I seen him.
Telling you this, and then on Wednesday, you're gonna pick up Nikhil from school.
He be on TikTok.
Bro, he's lit. He's the new mayor of New York City. It's a song about his grandma.
When he released this?
I think 2019, 2020.
With the whisper. This is before AI.
Yeah. See, he's got the part where he's in the food truck. There he is. Getting slapped by Nani. That's the mayor. First hip hop mayor. Shirtless in a food truck. I mean, it's original, right?
It's fire. I jack it.
It's not a bad video. He put some effort into it.
It's mad creative.
He hired an old lady actor.
It reminds me of like early MIA.
That's crazy.
It does.
Yeah. They're trying to. Yeah.
Like MIA used to have some of the best videos. Like
You gotta get
creative.
You got to get Zoran on a song.
I don't know about all that.
Call it "We Run New York." Quite literally, you're running from fucking train stop to train stop as a part of your Ferg Strong Fitness, and Zoran is the mayor.
I gotta tap into Zoran
There it is.
and see if he can actually help us.
He might be able to. We'll see. Anyway, listen, man, I appreciate you for pulling up. The new album's coming out before the end of the year. Flip Phone Shorty. And Polo's out.
Polo's out. Ferg Strong is out.
out.
Yeah, we got the next one coming.
What's the next one?
It's called Big Dog.
With? Just
Me.
you. Like it.
Yeah.
There it is, man. ASAP Ferg.
Gangsta.
The Ferg man. My brother.
Okay.